What's up, everybody? I'm here at a house that just got completed, that we built the EcoFinish ICF Monopour pool. The house was done by H.C. Rogers and the guys that do a lot of the apartments that we've been putting pools on. We do a lot of pool work for this company, and it's always a pleasure. These homeowners were really great to work for, and they've allowed me to come do a video tour. So let's go to the backyard and check out what we did. It's a really special pool. Okay guys, so the equipment package on this pool is very similar to a lot of our upper end pools. We have an IntelliCenter from Pentair, which is the computer and the brain and the load center that controls everything from lights to pump speeds to settings and times and everything. We use this on almost every pool we do, some level from an i5 to an i10. This one does not have a spa, so it's an i5. The plumbing over here is pretty straightforward. We've got our suction side, which is 2 skimmers and a main drain. The main drain's linear, so we have a 2.5-inch pipe coming off of it. Now, the skimmers on this pool, I'm gonna show them to you over here, are Venturi skimmers from A&A, which are super cool, because I can actually shut the suction off on the skimmer and still have a skimming action due to the Venturi effect of blowing water through them from the return side. So I'll show you that at the pool, but pretty neat. Over here, we have the pump that controls the hydromatic auto cover. And the cool thing is it's like 100 feet away from the pool. And that thing makes a little bit of noise. It's a hydraulic pump, but over at the pool, you cannot hear it. And that cover is almost stealthy. It makes very little noise. It's kind of wonderful. I'll show you guys that. V3 pump, which is obviously Pentair's new flagship, super high flow, very efficient. We just use a sand filter. It's our market likes easy to clean. Nice sand filter with good sand, lasts a long time. It's got a Pentair Master Temp 400, which is a gas heater. This is one of the first out of 100+ pools I've built. This is the 3rd pool that's not saltwater. He elected to go chlorine. He just did his own research and did not want to do saline, so it's got a chlorine tab feeder. We have one actuator on here that controls his bubblers, which basically the water, some of it goes through the heater, some goes here, but this actuator here will send water to the bubblers on demand. The guy just hits a button on his app, water goes to the bubblers, everything turns on, the lights come on automatically to his bubblers, everything works. Pretty cool. So guys, this pool is 42 by 18. It's Nudura 1 ICF one-sided Monopour, monolithic pour, meaning we pour in the floor and the walls all at once. We always do that when we're not using a membrane or a liner because it's so much more structurally stable for doing things like EcoFinish or plaster or tile. One thing that this homeowner really wanted that we did, he wanted a tile line. You need tile lines in plaster pools because that plaster has to be underwater. That's why it was invented, but now it's become kind of an architectural feature. So we did a double soldier course of a 2-inch by 6-inch blue tile, and we actually created during the pour a little brick ledge. So our concrete came down a foot and then stepped out flush. So all we had to do was kind of clean that up, and we were able to install tile right onto that, ready to go. This is Midnight Blue EcoFinish. It's a gorgeous color. I love the dark colors. At night, this thing is almost a mirror when the bubblers aren't running, obviously. We've got 3 Magic Stream bubblers with micro-bright LEDs embedded into them, so at night they just are absolutely gorgeous. And one thing that came about on this pool, a lot of times when you're doing high-end custom projects at the same time as the house, the architects and the designers and everybody gets involved during the construction process. And some things will happen. This was always supposed to be a concrete coping right here. So we had leveled the pool to be 4 inches below the patio so that when we poured our 4-inch cap, it would become the same height. They could not get concrete the color they wanted. They wanted fairly white concrete. We don't have a lot of white Portland suppliers in our market. So they came up with the idea of using 2-centimeter pavers and having a custom turn down put on them at the factory and installing them. They did that because I needed something thicker than a 2cm paver. But when they did that, it solved our issue here. We just had to pour a little cap to give them something to sit on. It changed the forming a little bit. But you guys know I love Aquamatic. They are the most innovative guys in auto covers. They make this, I'm standing on the lid. It's very, very robust. They make a pan, a stainless steel pan that you can lay tile in or decking in or anything. But the pan is like a cookie sheet. It turns up on all the edges and you lay the tile down in it. And I simply was looking at it and I'm like, man, it's not gonna match the rest of my stuff with that turn down. I make one phone call and say, can we not turn that cookie sheet down on one side so that we can see it? Okay. Okay, so guys, you see this pan and it comes up on the sides. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. But this little turn down edge, it took one phone call, 2 shop drawings, and us to sign off, and they made these things custom for us. There's no other company in that genre in auto covers that would even entertain it. They wouldn't even want to talk to us. Aquamatic did that. Like I said, it took 1 or 2 phone calls and a couple shop drawings to get exactly what we wanted. Now we have this tile lid that matches the rest of the pool deck. It's perfectly integrated. It's a high-end aesthetic. And these lids just slide in like so. And now they're locked. You can walk on them. They can take people jumping off of them. It's an amazingly durable system, but it's also, we can put concrete on them. We can put wood on them. You can do anything you want so you don't have that composite lid. They sell those too, but almost all of our clients end up going with something like this. This pool here, eco finish. It's got a tanning ledge, then it's a sport, so it slopes to the middle. It runs from about 4 feet deep to about 5.5 right in the middle. That's why they got a basketball goal right in the middle. It's got a bench that runs all the way down the far side to another tanning ledge with the bubblers. Gorgeous pool, gorgeous design. They just got moved in a couple months ago. It's already the biggest hit of the house, I think. Really awesome build by H.C. Rogers on the house, and we're really proud of how it turned out. There's really nothing we can't do with ICF pools. And this is just another example of the customization, the easy implementation of different finishes. You know, between the tile line not being a standard finish with eco to the pavers coming in very late in the design. It all worked pretty easy. There wasn't a ton of extra effort. And ICF is a big part of why these things are easy. You know, if it was gunite, we'd have to build up on top of it kind of funny after the fact, and it would just be not as much fun. So guys, this one, I'm glad I got to bring this to you before we get really busy with our summer builds. I really can't wait to bring you guys a ton more content. We've got so many pools going right now. Not a lot more eco pools. We've only got a couple going. We got like 10 rentalists, just the way the demand is working right now. Yeah, we're gonna be bringing it to you all summer. So stay tuned, like and subscribe.